inflation numbers, geopolitical situations. So, yeah, the market is kind of sidewinding here, especially with the holiday Thanksgiving coming up this week. Might be even later than usual. So we'll see. And it's been very light lately. So, like that. All right. All right. So we're opening up here. We'll see what happens. We got a little rotation here to the downside. Omar, good morning. How are you? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's okay. Fantastic. All righty. Yeah, we're just kind of floating back up here to our pivot area, 28. Kind of just the settlement price there is also 27.5. As you can see here, we've been very, very quiet overnight, and we've been quiet here for the last 3 days. We're just floating back here. Yeah, that will definitely change. That's for sure. Just a matter of time. Some news comes out someplace. All right, let's see here. If you look at the chat, for those of you who missed them, we have the levels in there for you. All right, rotate it quickly up here. Got up to about 31 and change. Coming off here a little bit. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we have any numbers coming out this morning. We have leading indicators coming out here at 9 o'clock. And at noon, there's going to be a 20-year bond auction. I guess they're doing it today because Thursday market's going to be closed for Thanksgiving. There you go. If you look at the chat box, you'll see the levels that we gave out this morning. They're a guide to the day. We can always change those, tweak those a little bit, adjust those. Fairly very quiet these days, so it is what it is. 2 or 3 points would be nice if we can have those opportunities. Friday was exceptionally slow. Nothing's really changed. And we'll see what happens today. Again, all we're doing right now, if you look at kind of a daily chart, kind of flagging up here. Market's trying to decide which leg it wants to go on next. Are we going to continue? Because now you're going to be pushing the all-time highs here. If we start getting another move up to the upside, at least in the S&Ps. So it's kind of just hanging here as we come back up here to 32. We got resistance up here at 35. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions. And just slowly uptick here. Coming up here to the 35 area. All right, coming up here to the 35 area. Got up there to 4.5. Yeah, we're coming up here to the 35 area now. 02. Should be 02. 45.02 on the downside support there. All right, market continues slowly to uptick here. Looking at we're working the 35 area here a little bit. Okay, a nice rotation here against the 35 area. Had to work it just a little bit. Got right up to 37 there. If you had a finger stop there, you should be okay. Otherwise, if you did have a, we put it for 2 points there and got stopped out. I get it. And trying to give us a little bit of a rotation here. If you put it up on the top end of that range there to 36, you got went down here to 34, so you got to take some profits. And otherwise, make sure you keep your stop in place. It's just very slow and not much going on. You gotta just take what the market gives you sometimes and kind of be happy with it. Might not be 2 points, might be a little bit less. Um, you might have to scratch some just because the market is just not the volatility is just not there. You have to come back up here to highs. Make sure you keep your stop in place up here. Definitely about the 38 area for sure. And that way, if you didn't scratch someone and went back down, took a little bit of a profit, that's fine too, especially against the 36 if you had the 36 up there. We do have a number coming out here at 9 o'clock. We have leading indicators, top of the hour here. We'll see if that does anything for us. Okay, obviously we had to come up here and work this 35 area that we had. Again, we'll rotate it back down, got down to 34, 33 and change. And I suggested maybe get out of some or take some profits, even though we're not looking for, we didn't get our 2 points, but just kind of, especially if you didn't get stopped out, because obviously if you had a mechanical stop in there, you got stopped out at there if you had 2 points. Thought we could, I thought 36 would hold a little bit, so that's why I put it up 35 against the 34 there. And it is kind of holding for the most part. But definitely if we get above the 38, you want to be out of any shorts here. All right, definitely out of any shorts above 38. So, be a little bit short here. You have an exit strategy. And our next level of resistance on the upside would be up at the 42 area. Really could go either way from here. But if you want a tight little stop there up at 38, you have it. So we'll see what this number does here at the top of the hour. The indicators could be a little bit of a market mover. Just never know. They're just kind of hanging up here. Really not even much to talk about here. Let's see. All right, we're just kind of hanging up here. See where this market wants to take us. Very, very quiet little trade here. Not much going on. Just kind of hanging around this 35 area, the 34 area, 36, kind of not going anywhere fast. We do have a number coming out here in about 10 minutes. This is what happens with these quiet markets, rally quiet markets. They just kind of gravitate to an area and just not do much. Anything above 38 out of any shorts, if you're looking to take advantage of this little area here, again, depending on how aggressive you want it to be. Brad, the Brad, the resistance is support is 45.02, not 45 even. Yeah, maybe. Ash, are you here? Can we do this tomorrow? Is that a good? Tomorrow will be better than today for me. All right, great. All right, just kind of hanging up here. Again, anything about 38 out of any shorts, depending on how aggressive you want it to be. If you're looking to scalp it around this little area, you have an out. I don't know. The problem is we're not getting any rotations one way or the other. We're just kind of hanging here. But if you feel like scalping this little area here, just keep your stop in there about 38. Otherwise, look at the 42 on the upside. That's our next resistance area. Downside support right now, I guess probably be our pivot there if you're a little aggressive. Oh, you got a busy. It's not good there, Mike. Hope you're not going to be bringing that one into the house yourself. Can't you just order one online these days? All right, we're just slowly inching our way up here. Next level of resistance on the upside is up at the 42 area. You have a number coming out here at the top of the hour. You have a good one then. Yeah, well, got right up here to 38. So again, nothing too exciting. Number coming out here in about 6 minutes or so. So let's be mindful. I understand that. Brad, it's 45.02, not 45 even on the downside support. All right, we continue to uptick here. We're looking at the 42 area, but remember that we have a number coming out here um, in about a minute or so. So keep that in mind. Thanks for adjusting that. 45.02 there. So a little number here in as we come up here to the 42 area here. So you have to be a little bit careful. We don't like to trade numbers. Not our favorite thing to do here. All right, again, number coming out here momentarily. So if you're trading and you don't like to trade numbers, which we don't like to do, so be a little bit careful as we come up here to the 42 area. Again, numbers out right now, so let's see what it wants to do. And I'm not reacting to anything here. All right. It get right up to 41.5 against our 42. The problem is that it was right on the number, so you didn't get in. I get it. I canceled my 41s and left my 42s, and of course, look what happened. But if you did stay with it, then you did okay against the 41 there. Like I said, I canceled mine. I canceled my 41s and left my 42s in. Just because it's my number and I'll always trade my numbers. but it was right on the number. So it's one of those, those things are going to happen where, it comes up to a level and it's right on the verge of a number to be released. And sometimes you have to make a decision as to, do you want to take it? Do you want to, you know, you just never know the volatility that's going to occur when the number is released. We think sometimes the number is important and it's not, and vice versa. So, the volatility is there. It's just a matter of how you trade it. And I'm here just to try to explain the risk, and then you have to make those determinations on your own whether you want to jump in there or not. So now obviously, we have to be a little bit careful there with the 41, 42, obviously, because we got up here to 41 and a half. All right, just kind of hanging up here on the highs. Again, if you're going to take the 42, it's a little riskier for the reasons we talked about. So be mindful. And again, everybody here trades their own way, so it's up to you if you want to jump in or not. But again, it's obviously a little bit risky because we did get right up to that 41 and a half area and then we're to rotate it off. All right, we did get right up to 42.5. Again, remember, it's a lot riskier now. If you were going to take it, you took the 43, which of course we didn't get up to on the same bar. So we'll see what happens here. All right, again, it's kind of hanging up here on these highs. If you kept the 43 for the top side and we didn't get it in this bar, obviously now it becomes not doable. Obviously, the 42 kind of worked, except for the fact that there was a number coming out right at that time and kind of kept us at bay just a little bit. If you did keep the 42 after the number, then obviously you did okay. If you had it at 43 and you didn't get filled, now it's probably nothing's going to be good right now up here. So we're looking at the next level on the upside, which is up to 49. All right, continue to slowly uptick here. Oh, got right up to 43. Amazing. Really annoying me, this low level here. The timing's off, that's all. Not that we're wrong, the timing's off. And that's all right. It's going to happen, especially with these slow markets. So, but if some of you kept it in there, you all did well.